Xavier, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Foggy this morning. Morning, Leah. Right then, we're heading down to the depot. We're going to get loaded up, get on the road, and get crack-a-lacking. Nice, easy, straightforward day. Once we're loaded up, it'll only take 3 hours to get it cracked off, and then we're off to the newsagent. And we'll see what's happening with the papers. The other guy that used to be on, I think, was on yesterday, so they were there at a proper time. So I have high hopes for today. I'm all good, Hood. Thank you, Leah. How you doing, buddy? Catman Wes from Florida. Good morning. Welcome in, buddy. How you doing, man? So yeah, we're going to get loaded up. It'll take me about 10 minutes, and then we can get crack-a-lacking, get on the road, get on with things. Ed Oil. Good morning. Welcome in, buddy. How you doing, mate? Probably turn right now. So yeah, they're the fucking, yeah, I'm saying nothing. He'll be getting a hefty bill in the morning for that car on the back of that wagon, put it that way. I look serious. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Norma, good morning. Oscar Bravo, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. I don't know, you've said one word. Are you announcing Scotland or are you asking me if I'm in Scotland? What's all this shit on the floor? Oh, it's off that bloody bush at the front of the yard. Right then, guys, we're going to get loaded up. We'll get on the road, get crack-a-lacking. Take me about 10 minutes. Ugh, this is the bit I can't stand these days. Right then, just get me booked on the right page for starters. You watching the TikTok Milkman? You only got to click on the profile, it'll tell you. There's a description and everything. Thank you, Ed Oil. Right, I'll be back. Right then, we'll get these chucky eggs on the van and get off, get crack-a-lacking. Right, that's all she wrote. Bit annoying, I've got a giant bag of compost in the van. It's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. But I can't get rid of it until I'm sort of close by. I'll probably go and do it out of delivery order just to get it out of the van. They do garden produce, compost, soil, wooded chipland bark or whatever it is. They do it all year round. But yeah, it's a pain in the ass when I've got to take it with me when I'm delivering milk. Right, let's have a look at the book. We can get crack-a-lacking and get on the road. Right, let's get belted up and get out of it. Boston Mike, good morning. Snoopy, good morning. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated, my man. Sean, good morning. Right, let's go. He can lock up. If he can be out shutting both gates. But yeah, not my job. It's a lock up. Right, and I'm probably a minute or two late out the gate, but that's neither here nor there. We'll catch that up as we crack on. I'll have a small portion, please, Snoopy. I'll have some baked beans on there as well if I can. That'll probably horrify you. Let's go, Catman Wes. Let's go. Awesome sauce. Thank you, Snoopy. You take care, buddy. Have a great day. Thank you for your support as always, my man. Yeah, boy. Right, let's go. Angry Man Audits, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. How you doing, mate? I'm running on fumes today because, of course, I forgot to go and fill up. So we'll have to stop for a splash and dash once we get over the hill. Should have enough to get us there. We'll get some diesel. I'll decide, depending on what time it is, whether I'm going to actually fill the tank or not. About 100 quid, I think now. Or just over £100 for about 55 litres, something like that. Fuel bill's bigger than your fucking food shopping. It's getting out of hand. They're all making the world too expensive a place to exist. And what's gonna happen when nobody can pay no more? What's gonna fucking happen? because it's coming. It's not as expensive as over here though, Catman Wares, I'll tell you that. We're about £8 a gallon at the moment. It is Boston Mike, sadly. It's getting beyond. I guess it depends where you go and how selective you are, Angry Man. It is possible to show. I guess it depends where you go and how selective you are, Angry Man. It is possible to show. And probably. Yeah, exactly, Catman Words, exactly. We should go back to how it was, you know, only what, 80 years ago when we had the World War. We used to grow our own shit. It's going back there, you know, to owning your own allotment or, you know, using your back garden to grow your own food. We, like I've said lots of times on the live, as a race of human beings, we are devolving. We're going backwards. It's fucking ridiculous. Life should be getting easier, not harder, with the technology that we have, you know. But it is what it is, isn't it? You know, but like I say, you've got the working class that are paying the tax to cover the fucking lazy asses that don't work. Food and fuel, as time goes on, you know, what happens? When is enough is enough? What happens when none of us can afford anything? You know, the world is going to grind to a halt. It's going to fucking fold. I doubt it'll do it in my lifetime, but it's coming. Hasoli, my man, I'm all good in the hood. How are you, buddy? Wow, over $6 a gallon. I mean, to be fair, your gas, fuel, it's always been cheaper than ours. Hence the way most big V8s, gas guzzling monsters, you know what I mean? And we've never had that over here. Only the odd manufacturer make engines like that, but we never really had that in the UK. Right, bear with the lives. The internet's going to have a right hissy fit for a couple of minutes. Just bear with me. I'm on here for another 5.5 hours. We will punch through. So yeah, apologies for the internet, but it's always crap here. I'll just 2 customers and then it won't be quite as bad. But as soon as I get a little close that I'm going in now, you'll see. So just bear with me, I'm not going anywhere. Go put the kettle on, get a round of toast on the go. And then you can strap yourself back in. I'm gonna put the heat on, I think, a little bit. I'm not cold, but try and get some heat. Stop it sticking up. Mr. Bruce Flea, good morning. Beth Matthews, good morning. Give me a thumbs up, guys, to let me know that you heard me, because the internet's gone wonky here. Corey, my man, good morning. Welcome, Corey. Man. We will see. Right, onwards. Thanks, guys. Late every night, Corey. I think I was up till, what time did I start to go to sleep? About 10 past 11, I think. I had my TV on for a little bit just to wind down, and then I think I shut down about 10 past 11. About 2 hours, 20 minutes of Bobo before work's time. I will indeed, Corey. So yeah, I'll let you know when it turns up and when I'm going to have a go. And then I'll let you know how I get on with it. Yeah, I'm kind of excited and nervous at the same time. Because this shit potentially could put me on my ass. Oh, thank you, Catman Wes. Cheers, buddy. Right, I'm back. Bear with me. Turn around every now and then, Walt farts. Yeah, I'm not particularly tired. I don't know why I'm doing a big old Yogi Bear yawn. Right, let's go. I was naughty yesterday. I had a very bad eating day yesterday. Way over my calories. God damn it. So I best behave today. In fact, I don't even know how many calories I had yesterday. I just shit. I need a... Well, we're both talking about doing some cooking because we've got lazy. We're just snacking on shite at the moment rather than getting off our arses and making proper dinners. Yeah, but like 5 times stronger, Corey, as you know. My man, good morning. Right, was it you that was asking me about Nancy, Walter, if she's coming on the round again? Meatball, aka the Gargoyle. Well, good. Nancy will be with us on Thursday morning. She might be with me on Friday morning as well. I'm not quite sure how long she's coming to stay for. But Hayley's going to Liverpool with a mate. She's got a couple of appointments and wants to see Jake. So Walt's got to go with Nip. And the Gargoyle is staying with me. So he'll be with me on Thursday morning. Yes, Catman Wes, I am in North Wales in the UK. I've lived in Wales. I am English, but I've lived in Wales since about 1985, I believe. Joe, good morning. So what is it? 25 past 8 for you guys, Catman Wes and Joe. Catman's 5 hours behind. Our daylight savings changed, Joe, at the end of March. So yeah, that's probably why it's 5 hours. Yeah, so you're 5 hours behind Smoking Joe. Yeah, like I say, our daylight savings changed, Joe, about a month and a half ago. So we went forward 1 hour. It's annoying. Shouldn't have to do it this day and age, really. I don't think it makes one shit of difference to life. You know what I mean? And to be fair, if it's about daylight, literally 2 to 3 weeks later, it's back to how it was. You know what I mean? So I just fucking, it's stupid for me. I've always thought it was stupid. Correctamundo, yes, Mr. Catman Wes. guys. Oh, this internet, I swear to God, it's getting worse. I swear to God, it's getting worse. I don't know about that. It's like technical hitch. You don't have to tell me that, Walter. Thank you, Leah. Stay there, Foxy boy. Right then. Let's get crack-a-lacking again. Let me just do a quick juggle while we're here. Make a bit of space. Right. Because it's not the wrong side of the road in my country. Catman Wes. It's the other side of the road, not the wrong side. We drive on the left, steering wheel's on the right. I believe they do the same in Australia and New Zealand, and there's some other countries I think that drive on the left as well. I've never actually been abroad and driven. I've never experienced driving on the other side of the road in a left-hand drive car. I'm not really well travelled. I've not had a week off for 17 years, so yeah, long time since I had a holiday. The last holiday I went on, there was no driving. Walked everywhere. Maybe one day I'll do it, I don't know. I haven't decided whether I'm going to take some time out next year, because I'm thinking of stopping being on the mill and yeah, taking a year off. Yeah, no worries, Leah. Right then, we'll get these two done and then we'll have a quick look at the book. Get crack-a-lacking again. Right, let's go. As I say, nice easy day today. We should be finished delivery by about 5:15, maybe a bit earlier. Depends if I get my finger out. Right, let's have a look at the book. How come it was a right-hand drive vehicle, Catman Wes? The only vehicle that I can think of in the UK that is regularly used as a left-hand drive vehicle is a road sweeper that cleans the gutters between the curb and the road. And it's so the driver can be right over the top of the curb looking down while he's cleaning, and he can see what he's doing, you see. What about the left? Do they not build houses on the left-hand side of the road in America? Oh, hang on, this one's not here today. I mean, surely you've got houses on both sides of the street. Mr. Oxlong, Mike, oh, my man. Unless it was an area that just predominantly had houses on the right-hand side, I don't know. Are you talking about the mailboxes that people post stuff into? I'll be honest, Catman Wes, that sounds just fucking stupid. Why not just drive a normal van with the door on the left and just go down one side and back up the other? That's just fucking stupid. constantly driving in the wrong direction against the flow of traffic. That just doesn't make sense. That's weird, Mike. That is really weird. That just doesn't make sense. That's just making life difficult, don't you think? What if it's like a really like busy road and the postman's driving the wrong way up the road? That's just fucking stupid. Mind you, I suppose it's so they can see oncoming traffic. Maybe it makes them a little bit safer while they're working. I don't know. That's just crazy. Hey, Dollar Boy. So basically, the postal vehicle only has a seat for the driver, so you can get out the other side, just walk out the other side, yeah? Like a step-through type deal. I'm all good in the hood, thank you, Scorpion. Cheers, buddy. How you doing, my man? What, you going on holiday, Scorpion? Heathrow to Portland, Oregon. Very nice. I couldn't tell you, Walter. No idea, mate. You need to earn some top dollar. Very nice. Good luck with that, mate. And my confusion with the postal vehicle is you deliver both sides of the road like I do. Like, for example, now we drive on the left and I'm going to a house on the left, but I've got to walk around my vehicle. It's not designed so I can step through and bounce out the other side of the car, unlike the electric milk floats that I used to use that had a bench. It was a bench seat, and I could work out on both sides of the van. You know, I could step through to get out, or I could get out the driver's side, you know. I don't see the benefit of that vehicle, if I'm honest with you. No, I don't get bank holidays off, Scorpion. I was working yesterday. Yeah, I've never actually had a bank holiday off, ever, in 40 years. It's like, look, most of the caravans are gone. There's a few stragglers left from the extravaganza weekend. Fields a lot more empty now. See the field later when I come past here again, when we're on the newspaper rounds. Yeah, mass exodus now of all the holiday makers till the summer. Never went anywhere, Scorpion. This internet, pain in the ass, does my head in. Pay £1,000 for your phone and out of your ass for your contract, and so many black spots. Bloody annoying. Yeah, it's quite an affluent area, this bit. Big old houses. Yeah. But the odd new build thrown in here and there. They do say on the Orme that there's one particular row of houses that we all call Millionaires Road. That's not the name of the road, but it's known as Millionaires Row because the houses there are just tremendous. Basically, at the bottom of the Orme, overlooking the sea, unbelievable houses. I think there's a Jewish hospital there as well for Jewish ladies giving birth. Hopefully we won't have any shit happening up here towards Jewish people, because there's quite a big community of it where I am now. Sometimes I see them walking around at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. I assume it's to do with their religion. Don't know what they're doing because they don't really talk to you. Apart from which, even if it wasn't a Jewish person, I wouldn't be stopping and waiting for a chat, you know what I mean? Because I'm working. There's nothing wrong with any people, Scorpion, you know what I mean? The crap that I've been seeing just lately on the television's shocking. You know what I mean? And quite honestly, I can't believe it's happening. What happened in history, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's daft, Scorpion. You know, me being me, I can't understand the hatred. I'm not a religious person. It's not something that bothers me. So whatever religion someone is, I don't really give a shit as long as it's not projected onto me, you know what I mean? Because I'm not interested in religion. So I just don't fucking understand it. It's just more humans hating humans. You know, more evidence that as a species we can't fucking get on, you know, at a very basic level. And it's sad, really sad. I wouldn't know, Scorpion, seeing as I don't go away. So yeah, good luck getting some sleep. You're probably excited, so you probably struggle, but just do what you can, my man. So you've altered your sleep pattern to adjust ahead of time. Is that what you've done, Scorpion? Yeah, there's a lot of isms in the world today. Sexism, racism. I mean, what's coming up next? Religiousism? It's really rather stupid if you ask me. Well, that sounds intelligent, Scorpion. Sounds like a good idea. Hopefully you won't suffer with jet lag and you can get crack-a-lacking with your business straight off the bat. Alright, let's have a quick look at the boot. We'll get crack-a-lacking again. Sounds good, Scorpion, sounds good. Right, where are we at here? Let's get crack-a-lacking. How long are you there for, Scorpion? Oh, 3 months. Happy days. Shouldn't take no time at all to settle in then. When do you start work there? Immediately, or have you got like a week's grace? Oh, brilliant, brilliant. good. Right then, just got to quickly stop. Get a splash and dash. Oh, I don't know who they are, mate. Right then, bear with me. We're just going to throw some diesel in and then we can get crack-a-lacking again. £104 for 55 3/4 litres. There you go. Thanks, Donald. I have heard of them. Yeah, Game of Thrones. Yeah, I've heard of all of them. Green Street, that was a film that lad that was in The Hobbit was in, if I remember right. Can't think of his name. Mr. Frodo. The one with the frog eyes. He was also in that TV show Wilfred, which I thought was hilarious. Right, let's go. Full tank of fuel. Should do me for a week. Right, I'd have to see a picture of him to know who he is, Scorpion. But I know what those shows are, or films, what have you. I've never watched it. Scorpion, not my thing. I don't really like anything like that. Sons of Anarchy, I don't really know what it's about. That one of them. I think there's been more than one, hasn't there? I can't remember now. Yeah, the adult fantasy titles. I'm not into that. Bit weird. Right then, we continue. Private Pandolf reporting for Goosey. Ted Hutt. Morning, Pandolf. Welcome in. How you doing, buddy? Sherry Allen, good morning. Welcome in. And hello to Caleb, your son. Welcome in, guys. Is there any big names in it? I've not seen no adverts for it. I'm all good to Hoodlin. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Let's fucking go, Lynn. Right, let's get this money marked off. Hang on a minute. You know what? A lot of people love the cream off the top of the milk. Me personally, I can't stand it. I don't like cream. Never have done. I like milk, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I don't like cream. But a lot of people say that when they were young and they had the milkman, they used to fight over the bottle and who was going to open it and get that cream off the top, you know. It's still there, just like it was all those years ago. The old full cream silver top. Right, we're going to have to make an adjustment in here because I'm getting bunged up. Right, hang on. A quick truffle shuffle, I think, is in order. Is restored. Very nice, Walter. What do you mean? Seriously considering a milkman? Oh, that I don't like cream. Yeah, no, I've never liked it. Just because I do it for a living doesn't mean I'm going to like it. I love milk. I've always loved milk. Although I don't really consume a great deal of milk these days. But yeah, I don't like cream. It's boring. It's bland. Oh, right. Well, he must have gone out of business, I'm thinking, Scorpion. when I stop doing this, I will inform all my customers. I have a feeling a few might want to give me a little gratuity, because there are some customers that I've delivered to for over 4 decades and have known me since I was 15 years old. And I'm pretty sure they'd want to see me and whatnot before I go. Very strange. Scorpion. There you go. Yeah, we've got all the bottle juices. Hey, Dougie, my man. How's it going, Doug? We haven't spoken for a bit. Right, we'll get these 2 done. And then we'll switch our books, have a look in the book, get crack-a-lacking again. Let's grab another book and have a look in the book. I think I'm going to just bounce to this customer and drop this bag of compost off because it's pissing me off. We'll do that first. Hawkeye the new Jimmy put a fucking stitch in it. Scottish Mike. Yeah, I sell a lot of garden produce as well. Thurston's garden produce, Scorpion. We sell it all year round. We do topsoil, enriched topsoil, woodland bark, compost, bird feed. We do it all year round. And the reason I do it is there's a good margin on it. I make a lot of money on it. Right, let's just bounce down and deliver this compost. Get rid of it. I hate it when I've got to deliver it when I'm delivering milk though, because it's bulky. It's a pain in the ass. What I usually do is I'll drop a leaflet, collate all the customers' orders, and then I'll go out of an afternoon and go and deliver it on a set. But yeah, there's a good margin, profit margin on it. It's good stuff. So yeah, that's why I do it. Go and get rid of this, and then I'll put my books on the chair again. Shadow Wolf, my man, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. How are you, mate? So normally she's a friend with another customer, and the other customer pays for it, and then they sort it out between themselves. They normally both have one, but it's just this one today. Always read, always. GTA mission. on top of her dustbin, so she hasn't got to scooch down to pick it up because she's an old lady. Right, let's turn around. Oh, trust me, no disrespect, but I bet my chick's fitter than yours, so yeah, I'll stick with what I've got, thank you. Meow. Right, let's go. Naughty TikTok milkman, Scottish Mike. He's a cheeky boy. A very cheeky boy. Let's go, Mike. Let's go. Ah, seems to be taking forever today. I'm going to be working for 2 hours. I need to get this moustache trimmed as well. It's starting to really piss me off. The world's crappiest moustache. The beard's decent, but the moustache is embarrassing. Fucking spider legs dangling into my mouth. Can't stand it. Like it's going to be another decent day today. It's cool, 7 degrees, patchy clear. Could be on for a good sunrise today. And me, I'm just happy for it to be dry. Simple creature. I'm easily pleased. Cheers, Reedy. My man. Scottish Mike, cheers, buddy. Right, we continue. Let's go. Sip of me Vimto. I'm hungry today. I shouldn't be. I ate a load of shit yesterday. I'm ashamed of myself. So I've got to behave today. But like I said to Haley, one naughty day of over-calorie eating does not a fat man make. You're not going to put on 3 pounds just by eating a bit more than normal on one day. You just cut down the next couple of days and boom, it's negated. I ain't starving myself for a woman, Reed. I just don't want to end up a fucking space hopper, which is where I was headed if I wasn't careful. So yeah, I stay on top of things now. Right, let's put the blower on a bit, get some warmth. It's going a bit cold now, as it always does about an hour before the sun comes up. Oh, I know that, Lynn, but yeah, I'm never ever want to let myself get as I was 2 or 3 years ago. Not that I was massive, you know, I wouldn't say I was obese, but yeah, I wasn't happy with it, so I took steps to make the changes and lose the weight. Now I'm back to me fighting weight again now. Right, let's go. I don't know whether it's going to get cold or not. I don't really check on the weather. Yeah, I'm not really bothered about temperature read. As long as it's dry, I'm happy, you know. Janice Lauren, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. You've been naughty as well, Lynn. That's the thing though, you see, when I'm snacking and just eating crappy shitty little bits with a cup of tea, it's very easy to track the calories. When I make a dinner, say like I make a shepherd's pie or something, you know, it's a lot more difficult to track the calories. I'd have to add them all up before I started cooking. Yes, Mike, let's go. Yeah, I've been terrible for it, Lynn. I don't trust the weatherman, Reed. That's why I never check the weather. You know what, Reed? The funny thing is, I would love to have been in the army. And shall I tell you why? I'm a fucking machine. I'm an unstoppable force. And I thrive the more tired I get. So I think I'd have been a good soldier. And I would love to have had a go, but I never got the chance. I was doing this from age 15, so yeah, they didn't draft me in. Always Scottish Mike, always a fucking giant sausage weapon, you know that.
Weaponized buttered sausage. Yeah, I'm a buttered sausage.
Swear to God, Gary Busey looks like a fucking long-lost animatronic. I don't think he was ever human the way he looks these days with his...
Buttered sausage.
What the fuck was that about anyway? Right, let's have a quick look at the book. We'll get crack-a-lacking again. Right, let's back up, cause it's on. Yeah, not me, Walter. The only time I give a shit is if it's fucking pissing down and cold. It's even worse if it's cold when it rains. Ugh. Especially when your fingers change colour and stop working properly. Yeah, thankfully, it doesn't really get like that very often, so... Yeah, as long as it's dry, I'm happy. I don't care if it's windy, I don't care if it's cold. Just want to stay dry while I work, you know, and thankfully these days, I will say I'm not out as much as I used to be, but then again, I forget, with doing these paper rounds, I'm out for like 7-8 hours, like I used to be back in the day, but not those super long hours that I used to do. Thank you, Mike. I wouldn't want to do 12-hour days now, not now. Approaching 56, you know. Don't get me wrong, I'm still fully capable, I just don't want to do it. Yeah, 6, 7, 8 hour days, they're long enough for me now. I don't want to go back to doing 10, 11, 12 hour days. Ugh, no thank you. Davey Newman, my man, good morning. Welcome in, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you as always. let's go. Let the roll get bold. I am hungry this morning. Shouldn't be after yesterday. Naughty, naughty milkman. Goes another customer. Ah, so sad. Son's left me out a printed letter. His mum's in hospital. Cancel the milk. Doesn't sound like she's gonna come out. You know what I mean? Horrible. Another old customer bites the dust. Tell you, it's not the price going up, it's people fucking dropping. No wonder it's so hard to stay in business these days. It is what it is, Mike. I've got a decision to make, whether I'm actually going to take this year off and stop being on the milk, or whether I'm going to speak to my supplier and see if they're going to go canvassing again, or if they've got any bits I can take over. But we're not quite at that level yet. But it will happen, you know, as things shrink down. If I could just bolster things with another 30 or 40 customers, I'll keep working probably. And it'll keep me going for another year or two. Like I say, I want the time off, but when it comes down to it, it's a bit of a risk, a bit of a gamble, you know, for me anyway. Right, I'll do a juggle in a second. Gotta have another tidy up. Can't access any milk. There we go. It's better. a word, Macduff. Yeah, I know the feeling, Lynn, although I'm not really tired of my job. Look, Lynn, he's waving. Look, Scottish Mike, he's waving. But yeah, it's a decision I don't want to take too lightly, because obviously once I quit the milk, that's it, it's done. You know, and then when I decide to go back to work, I've got to find a job. If I could squeeze 2 or 3 more years out of the milk, I don't know, and get up to 60 years of age, maybe then it'd be a bit better to stop. We'll see. It all depends on keeping these paper rounds, because if I lose the paper rounds, then I'll just stop and I'll look for another job completely, and I'll take that year off. So yeah, that's why I say it's a big decision, Lynn. We'll see how we go, and obviously I'll be discussing this with Hayley anyway, because her input's hugely important. I mean, she'd have me stop work at the drop of a hat, I'll tell you that now. But she also knows, because she's not daft, that I need to work, because obviously got to keep saving up, get enough for maybe full retirement at some point. You know, got bills to pay, so we have to work. You know, for example, I've just paid £4,900 in cash for roof repairs. Now, when I'm retired, or if I'm not working, am I going to pay for that if that happens again? You know what I mean? These are things you've got to consider, especially when you're going to retire. When your capacity to earn is gone, you know, and you get landed with a bill like that, how the fuck am I going to pay it? And that sort of stuff plays on my mind as well, Lynn, you know. I've always earned money. I've always had, I don't know, in inverted commas, nice things. I'm not materialistic, but if I want something nice, I'll save up and buy it. When I'm not working, I can't do that anymore, and that is just like a real alien concept to me. Exactly, Lynn, exactly. Let's go, Mike, let's go. So yeah, as I say, I'll discuss that with Hayley, and then I'll make the decision as and when. It's a long time before April next year anyway, although I said that last year, and I could be, you know, not working now if I'd done what I said last year, you know what I mean? Which, again, that's bonkers.
Look, Scottish Mike, he's waving again.
It certainly is, Lynn. From working like I do and like I have done the last 4 decades to doing nothing, yeah, that's got to be weird. Don't know why I've got the yawns. I'm not too bad today. I'm seriously considering going to get the ingredients to make 2 massive shepherd's pies. Or cottage pie, I should say. Because Hayley's going to Liverpool tomorrow. I might make a pie for here and a pie for her to take with her, like I used to do in the old days. In fact, I used to make cottage pie for her and her dad back in the day. All right, Walter, take care, my man. Have a great day, and thank you for your support as always, my man. Take care, Walter. And it's a Delia Smith recipe that I use, and I top off the cottage pie with extra mature grated cheddar cheese and leeks, and it's yummy, 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 yummy. Yeah, Scottish Mike, love it. If I do it, I might go live, we'll see. I have done a cottage pie on a live before, but you'd have to look through all the content to find it on YouTube. It is there. Out of all the things that I've cooked over the years, and Hayley loves my cooking, she says her favourite dish is my cottage pie. And she says, I don't know what you do with potatoes, but your mashed potatoes always taste better than mine, she says. Trick is, cook them long enough. And don't put any milk or butter in. You don't need it. If you've cooked them long enough, you don't need to put extra liquid. Otherwise, you just end up with fucking porridge. All you need is a bit of salt in there. So yeah, I might do that today. I was thinking of doing it before I went to bed. I've done that before now, cooked off stuff in the morning, ready for finishing off later, you know. Sophia, good morning, welcome in, buddy. You might want to use Google Translate, Sophia, because that doesn't really make any sense to me. But good morning, buddy. Right, I've just started to get groin pain, so time for painkillers. I'll only need 2 today. They'll take me to the end of the morning. We'll do the next 2 customers, and then I'll turn the camera around for a little bit. Right, let's turn around. No, don't worry, Lynn, I'm okay. Just standard. I like to go till about 4 before I take my painkillers if I can. I like to like stretch it out as long as possible. I've just started getting a few niggles that are telling me it's time. Otherwise, if you wait a bit too long, they won't work. Dream on, dreamer, life gets in your way. Good morning, Dreamer Dawson. My sister from another mister. Good morning. Welcome in, buddy. I think I'll start saying that for all the girls that come on. I always go, my man, for the fellas. It's time I had something for the girls, isn't it? My sister from another mister. I can't really go, my woman. I've got one. That sounds a bit wrong, doesn't it? So, yeah. Exactly, Lynn. Preemptive strike. Right, we'll do this last one, and then I'm going to turn the camera around for a little bit. So yeah, I think I'll just get on with some cooking today. I think Hayley's getting on with some housework this morning. I've been told to go and sleep in the little bedroom, so I don't hear her, but I'll just put my earplugs in. Right then, we'll switch our books, have a look in the book, and we'll get crack-a-lacking. Alright, get 6 more eggs out. Yeah, boy. Right, turn the camera around. Turn around every now and then, Walt farts. Sugar boom. Get me up the hill. Whee! He's all good, no, thank you, Lynn. Nancy is making a comeback. Nancy will be at Merck with me on Thursday and maybe Friday as well. I'm not sure, because Hayley's off to Liverpool with a mate, and it's easier for them to have 2 dogs rather than 3, and easier for me to have Nancy rather than Walt. So yeah, the gargoyle, aka Meatball, she'll be back on Thursday. So yeah, she's got an appointment. She'll probably see Jake, maybe another friend as well, while she's back in Liverpool. And then she'll either come back Thursday, Friday, Or she might even stay till the weekend, and then I'll go down there at the weekend. It all depends what she wants to do. Thank you, Lynn. All right, let's go. William, good morning. Welcome in, my man. How you doing, buddy? We've got about 4 or 5 more drops. We'll get out of it. We'll turn the camera back around then. Right, let's go. Let's get out of Dodge. 3 more drops. I'll turn the phone back round. Right, last one. And we'll get out of it, turn the phone round. Don't forget, guys, double tap that screen, like and subscribe, help the channel, help the live. Let's go. Just quickly switch out books. Have a look in the boot because that one's finished. We don't need that one again today. Right, let's go. Slide on the road there, 2 cats facing off. Let's split this fight up. That look like a big cat bullying a little cat. Nope, they're determined to scrap. We'll leave them to it. Let's go, Lynn. force feeding them. She'll never get rid of them, Lynn. That's the only problem. We don't really have feral animals in the UK. She's making a bit of a rod for her own back. It'll end up costing her a fortune, Lynn. In food, and then if she gets involved in vet care and stuff like that, oh, fuck that. Be arsed. Right, let's back up, because it's on NATE. Works to get them adopted. Oh, that's very kind of her, Lynn. Hey, Nick, my man. What's up, brother? Welcome in, buddy. How you doing, mate? Let's go. Homemade sugar cookies. Oh man, send me a couple. I'll have that with a cup of tea later. Alright, there we go. There's the sunrise, as you can see. Bit of cloud, a lot of clear. Hopefully we'll get more clear than cloud. Oof, hang on, doesn't look so good that way. Oh dear. Maybe the clouds are coming in, who knows. Not that I'm asked. As soon as I'm finished, that's that. I couldn't give a shit what the weather does till like the next morning. Toff, good morning. It is stunning, isn't it, Lynn? Like the horizon of the Serengeti. Screenshot? Screenshot of what, Nick? The sunrise. I might be able to get you a better screenshot in a bit, Nick. Right, what's going on here? I don't know what that piece of paper is or if it said anything on it. Fuck knows. Worm food, that one. Luke, good morning. I'm all good in the hood. How you doing, my man? It's cold down your ways, is it, Nick? Whereabouts are you again, Nick? Aloha, my man. Awesome sauce, thank you, Luke. Oh, up in Scotland, yeah, no wonder it's a bit cooler. Head of the Scottish FBI. Right, let's go. You're probably right, Luke. Looking the other way, it looks like we're going to have a nice day, but this way it looks mega cloudy. And generally, the cloud that you can see there is going where the clear sky is. So yeah, maybe it is going to turn bad, or it's going to be a bit of an overcast day. I don't know, but I guess we'll find out later. Simon, good morning. I'm all good in the hood. How you doing, my man? Sprinter, yeah, you're probably right there, Nick. I know it was Luke, but there you go. That's British weather for you. Comes and it goes. Awesome sauce, Simon. Great to see you as always, buddy. Don't forget, guys, double tap that screen. Like and subscribe. Help the channel, help the live. Let's go. Right, we continue. Let's go. So yeah, if you've not already done it, double tap that screen, like and subscribe. If it doesn't register, hit the 3 dots, top right hand side of the screen, and then you can give me a thumbs up manually with your thumb. Yeah, boy. Let's go. So we're going to do what we've been doing recently, and once I get on to the first paper round, I'm going to switch accounts. We'll get on the baby account, and we'll play music for the rest of the morning. So we'll do that in a bit once we come back from the depot. I doubt very much that the papers will be ready for me to go when I deliver the milk to the shop. So we'll crack on with that when we're back from the depot. But yeah, we'll switch accounts and then we'll play music for the rest of the morning. Yeah, boy. Oh, God damn it, nothing again for this one, and I need to leave a bill. I'll do it next time. I'll do it Thursday. Can't be arsed going there for nothing today. Pisses me off as it is that I have to do that in the first place. But at least they're still a customer, even when the kids grew up and flew the nest. But that's why they don't have too much. It's because the kids aren't there no more. They're all grown-ups with their own kids, I believe. Right, let's go. Right, onwards, but tough. Let's go. Everyone's gone silent on me. I'm getting the silent treatment. Good Lord. Always happens. Everyone always just goes quiet at the same time. I say it every day. It's like you're all mesmerised. Ooh, look at that skyline. Beauty. Beauty. Look at that. Yeah, I think the cloud cover is coming over. So yeah, it'll be overcast before it rains. It doesn't feel like it's gonna rain, and it's, yeah. I guess we shall see as the morning develops. Mark Steely, my man, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. How are you, mate? Nathan, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. How you doing, my man? Are you from TikTok, Nathan? Right, let's go. You're in and out like a jack in a box, Leah. Nick, are you still there, buddy? Right, let's go. Don't forget, double tap that screen, like and subscribe, help the channel, help the live. Right, we're going to head down to roast now. Fingers crossed I can get done for about 5:15. I'll be happy with that. He can't print off the newspaper delivery sheets till 5:15, so I doubt he's going to be ready for me to pick any papers, so we'll deliver the milk there and then we'll get back to the depot, we'll get finished up and we'll come back and get on it like a tramp on a bag of chips. Yeah, boy. Seems to have taken ages today to get round. We still haven't finished. I think I might have to take you on from just to show you that. Mind you, the internet's got to go, so I'll just leave the phone where it is. Right, I need to access a couple of crates of milk because I'm not running out, but I just can't reach it. So let's just get these from the back. That's a bit better. let's go. Let it roll, get bold. Right, back up, cause it's on NATE. So can't wait to get finished today. Kind of par for the course, really. Look at that for a sunrise. Sadly, lovely golden sky. Yeah, boy. But the cloud, yeah, it's coming over, heading its way towards the Wirral, Chester, Cheshire. Whether it's going to rain or not, I don't know. I don't think it'll rain on me this morning. But it could be possibly raining by the time I get up later, depending on the sleep goes. Right. I haven't really got much to say this morning until you lot start talking. Right then, onwards, Macduff. We'll just get these last two done, then we'll get out of Dodge, because I know the internet's shit round here. Right, eyes down looking. Last one on this bit. Then we can switch our books, have a look in the book. And yeah, we should be done within half an hour or so, I reckon. With a bit of luck and a tailwind, I'm a little bit further behind than I wanted to be, but it won't make no difference. We're not going to be late today. I think stopping for fuel wasted a few minutes as well, which is a pain in the ass, but that serves me right because I forgot yesterday. Elizabeth Trujillo, good morning, welcome in, buddy. Hope I pronounced that right. Laura Lloyd, what up? Oh God, are you hammered now, Laura? Because yeah, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning for you, innit? Or midnight. Good effort though, kid. TikTok Milton's proud. Right, get this last one done. All right then, Luke, you take care, buddy. Have a great day. And thank you for your support as always, my man. Cheers, Luke. Catch you in the AM. Right, let's go. Just got a tiny little bit left to do now. then we get things buttoned up, get off past the depot. But yeah, you look at this for a sunrise. Beautiful this morning. On that little patch of clear sky that we do have. Pow, pow. And you can see the windmill farm. And you can see the platforms in the distance, the gas platforms. Right, let's go. So it looks cloudier this way, but to be fair, now it's a bit lighter. I can see it's quite light cloud. It's thin. So yeah, that's not rain cloud. That's not what I'd say was rain cloud anyway. That's what my milkman's Weatherman's nose is telling me. Who's this popped off here? Oh, it's a big van. It's not one of our lads. Cooperman, good morning, John. Welcome in, buddy. All good in the hood, thank you, buddy. Cheers, Reed. Yeah, we've only got about 20 minutes left now of this before we'll go and get things buttoned up at the depot, and then we can get on with the newspapers and we'll switch accounts. We'll jump onto the baby account. In fact, let me just, I'll pin the baby account in the chat. Just give me 1 second. So I'll pin it off the account itself. Wait there. There you go. That's the name of the BB account. I'm on it. I'm watching from it. If you want to go and give that a subscribe, TTM_and_I. Once I finish this live, in the next hour, we're going to bounce onto that account and then I'll play music for the rest of the morning. No, I sleep after work, Reed. I try to get 4 to 5 hours of a morning, and then if I can, a couple of hours at night. Generally, I don't quite get that much because I don't sleep well. It's broken sleep. I toss and turn a lot, you know. But I get by. I catch up eventually. Yeah, I work about 7 to 8 hours a day, 6 days a week, plus the hours that I work at home with book work. Maybe a bit more than an average job, I suppose. But to me, it feels like part-time. I'm used to working a lot more hours than this. We can miss the next customer because we've already done it. We've delivered the compost. You're not wrong, Reed. Yeah, we live in a society of sick notes, don't we, these days? But yeah, I work hard. I enjoy working. I'll be honest with you, Reed. So, yeah, that's probably why. You know, I come from a more old-fashioned generation, I guess, because I'm 56 in a couple of months. You know, I'm not no young fella, you know. And I think people from my generation had a bit more about them with work ethic, you know. Exactly. You don't have to live like a nun, Reed, innit? You know what I mean? If you don't have to go to sleep, fuck it. Unfortunately for me, I don't have the capacity to stay up too long before I start getting tired. Because, you know, I have to go to bed twice a day and all that shit. Don't worry about my health, Reed. I am fit, literally as a butcher's dog, despite being an old fucking warhorse. My luck, I'll probably stop work and drop dead or something. Working keeps me fit, keeps me healthy to some degree, but then again I've had to change my diet because I wanted to lose some weight. So I started that about 2-3 years ago and I lost 4 stone. Got back to my natural weight, which I've not been since I was about 28, I think. So I'm back down to 11 stone now, which was, you know, I always used to weigh about 10.5 stone up until my mid-20s. And I got down to 10 stone 10, didn't feel comfortable, was constantly hungry. And my body seems to have settled at 11 stone to 11 stone 3. And that's where I'm comfortable at now, so I just keep it that way. Right, let's take this lamp off my head now. It's pretty much daylight. We can see what we're doing. Don't need that on no more. I never started wearing a lamp on my head for going live. Can't believe all these years that I never bothered. Because it makes the world a difference, I'm not gonna lie. It does make my life a lot easier. But you'd be staggered. I just worked away, never bothered with torches, and because it's expensive, isn't it? Keep buying batteries and shit like that, or even rechargeable ones, then they don't last as long, and then you've got to remember to put them on charge. So I never really bothered, but I've got that many things that I need to charge to go live. You know, and it was a necessity so people could see what I was doing when I used to take the phone delivering, which I don't really bother with anymore. I can't be asked. People know what I'm doing now. And then if someone new comes in and hasn't seen it before, I could always just take the phone on one customer, you know. So I just tend to leave the phone in the van now. Let's go! Back up, because it's on. I grab myself a little something to munch on from the shop. A little bit of Munch and Gladbach. Because I am peckish today. I need to eat properly today as well. Have something proper to eat. Need to get some vegetables in me and shit. I've been eating so poorly just lately. Right, let's go. Don't forget to double tap that screen, like and subscribe. Help the channel, help the live. Man, I feel ravenous now. Thing is, even if I got up and had something to eat for breakfast, I'd still get like this. This is why I don't bother with breakfast. Cannabase, good morning. I'm all good in the hood. How you doing, buddy? Right, we continue. Let's go. Awesome sauce, great to see you, my man. We haven't got long left to go now on the milk round. Handful of customers and bounce up to the newsagent. We'll deliver there and then I'll get down to the depot, get finished up, and we'll come back for the papers then. It'll take me about 2 hours approximately to deliver. Once I've got them up and running, they have to be picked, put in a delivery order, and then bam, away we go. I enjoy the papers. It's probably one of my favourite bits because it's easy. once we get on the newspapers, I'm going to end this live. We're going to start a new live on the baby account. Now, the baby account is pinned. If you go and type in the @name, as it's exactly spelt there, the @name @TTM_and_I. Go and give the other account a little subscribe. And then once we start on the paper round, we're going to do music for the last 2 hours. That's kind of what we do. We do this chat live all night from about 1:45 till 6. And then the last couple of hours, we partay. Yeah, boy. So, yeah, go jump on that account, guys. Right, I'm just buying a pair of trainers. Chaz, aloha, my man. Good morning. Yes, cigar and stout. I dig it. Right, I ain't gonna get no trainers cheaper than that. There's a brand new pair of, I think, 2005 Nike Air Pegasus for 50 quid. Happy days. Yeah, I don't care that they're 20 years old. They'll be better than the modern ones. 9.5%. That's a little low for you, Chazzy. Yeah, I need new trainers, as I pointed out the other day. So yeah, that's that job taken care of. Oh, rubbish, Aloha. Get that stout down your neck, kid. Right then, 3 more doorsteps and then we can get to the newsagent. Indeed, Aloha. Jimmy! Jimmy, oh, Jimmy Jazz, when are you coming back? Jimmy! Jimmy, oh, Jimmy Jazz, when are you coming back? Good morning, my man. All right then, Reed, you take care, my brother. Have a good sleep, a great day. And thank you for your support, my man. Oh, Jesus, Aloha, you're going to be fucking hammered. Good lad. Hey Siri, how much is a ½ ounce in grams?
Okay, I found this on the web for how much is a 2 ounce in grams. Check it out.
Idiot. Can't even ask it a simple question, for fuck's sake. Stupid asshole. ½ ounce in grams is 14 grams. Right. That answers that question. Stillburn, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Buddy, thank you. Phil Dog McFly, thank you, buddy. Functioning alcoholic. Aloha, functioning. Thank you, Phil Dog. Aloha, I was talking to somebody yesterday on the live called Corey Bradley, and he's a farmer in Northern Ireland, right? And I was talking away and he offered me some advice. We were talking about the lack of sleep and smoking weed and that kind of stuff. And I had a good chat with him last night. He's recommended a website and something for me that you don't have to sign up for any consultation, nothing like that. And I've bought a ½ ounce for less than £46, right? I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm I'm going to try it first and see what happens, but it's 5 times the strength of normal. Yeah, so we're going to find out when it arrives. Basically, I bought a 1/4 ounce. If I'd bought a half ounce, it would have been about 90 quid. So I normally pay about 80 quid for a half ounce of resin. So it's about the same price. So I've got to give it a whirl. So you're a standalone alky aloha, like I used to be before I stopped drinking. So yeah, that's going to arrive in the next day or two. It was just under £4-5 shipping. So it's £39 for 7 grams and then £5 shipping. So it was 45 quid, 46 quid, whatever. So I'm going to give it a whirl and see if it knocks me out. If it does, Chaz, me and you need a little chat, my boy. Right, bear with me. I'm going in. And I'm going to get something to eat as well because I'm hungry. So I'll be back in a rolly mo, guys. Let me deliver this one and then we're off back to the depot. Right, let me just write this in the book. Got myself an extra bottle of Ribena, got myself a little cheeky Twix, and a bag of Frazzles because I'm starving. I don't want to sleep for a week, Reedy. But yeah, I've been introduced to something, and I've had a couple of little things explained about it. And yeah, so I ordered it for 45 quid, and I'm going to give it a whirl. Right then, let's get me Frazzles open. We'll have a little snackeroni on the way back. Get my Twix on the go. Right, let's go! Well, that combination works. For some Frazzles, yeah boy. But yeah, Jazzman, get your line-up sorted so I can talk to you. And I can tell you on there what I'm up to. But yeah, Corey came on early doors this morning, had a brief chat with him. And he's the latest expert giving me advice. Yes, Jazzman. Anyway, we're going to get back down to the depot now. Throw off the empties, put the stock in the fridge, do the order recce, and then we're coming back. And he'll be ready by the time I get back. Should be able to grab at least one round. And we can get on the road, get crack-a-lacking. Yeah, boy. I've literally just finished the milk, Chaz. So, another half an hour or so, we'll be on the papers. Yeah. It'll get light a lot earlier as well in the next 6 weeks. Up until the longest day at the end of June. It's lovely, isn't it, Jazzman? I love it. That's my office window you're looking through. I get to see that every day. Alright, I'll have a little sip of me Ribena now. He's got no Vimto. I have the sugar-free Vimto. And when he doesn't have that, I have sugar-free Ribena. Guess I'm just a sucker for a blackcurrant. Oh shit, I bought some fruits. Bollocks. Not too keen on that one. It'll do. I don't know, Chaz, but most of the time we get all four of the fuckers in one day. Yeah, boy. I believe he had snow this year, or last year, I should say. Chaz in Texas, which I didn't think was fucking humanly possible. But apparently it snowed. Right, let's get past this big bastard. Yes, Glenn Miller! We're on the way back to the depot, Jimmy. Is it the weather that puts you off Texas, Chaz? Is that right? I don't think it could get that cold, but I suppose a lot of Texas is like desert, barren land, isn't it? No, he's not on this week, Jimmy. I'll look forward to that fucker at the weekend. Right, let's get this job finished. Get on these papers and get on the BB account. The politics. I thought everyone fucked off from California to Texas. You're regretting the decision now. It's just a baby. Yes, Jimmy. So yeah, we're going to end this live very soon. We're going to bounce onto the BB account, which is there. It's pinned in the chat. Go and give it a subscribe. And then for the last 2 hours, we'll have some tunes on. Sounds good, Chaz. Right, let's get these empties off. Get out of here. Yes, Glenny. get this stock put in the fridge. We can scribble out the recce and then get crack-a-lacking. Oh, rubbish, Chaz. Yes, Reedy. Well, it's a Northern Irish farmer that's given me a bit of advice. Oi, oi, Snelster boy! Welcome in, Paul. How you doing, my man? So we'll get buttoned up here, and then we can go and get on with the paper rounds. Right, let's just, it's going to take me a minute or two because there's quite a bit of ancillary bits to add for tomorrow. Just bear with me, guys. Wednesday the 6th. Already starting to fly through May. Right, let's get this written out. Right then, that's all she wrote. So let me get a picture of this. I'll get it sent off. I'll put a couple of bits and bobs ready for the morning, and then we'll get back to the paper shop. Jade Line, good morning. Right then, guys, that's all she wrote. Let me get these books put away. And then we can make like a shepherd and get the flock out of here. Yeah, boy. Yeah, it's happening, Snellster. It's happening. Angel Gill, good morning. Welcome in, buddy. Right, let's get these put away. So yeah, as some of you may remember, I was talking to Corey yesterday on the live. He's in from Northern Ireland, and he's a farmer, cracking lad, really nice fella. And I had a good chat with him, and he had some advice for me that he wanted to give me. So I steered him towards the Line app, and yeah, I had a good chat with him last night. I'm all good and hood, thank you, Angel Gill, all good and hood. And yeah, he's steered me towards something that's cost me 45 quid, just less than 46 quid. 5 times the strength of what I'm used to, for approximately the same price. So I'm going to give that a try, but I need to be careful with it because, yeah, it's potent. And I'm not sure how potent it's going to be yet. And once I've tried it, I mean, whether it works or not, in terms of knocking me asleep, is another matter. But I'll try it and then I'll talk to you guys about it. And I can see why there is a loophole in UK law with it as well. Well, we'll see, Snellster. I don't want to say what it looks like, Snellster, because it looks fucking bad. But yeah, we'll give it a go and see if it agrees with me, see if it keeps me asleep. But basically, for 7 grams, which is a quarter ounce, it was like less than 46 quid. And I pay 80 quid for a half ounce, so it's got to be 10 quid dearer. It's a lot stronger. So yeah, we'll see how we go. It does, Jade Line. Yeah, lovely skyline this morning. So anyway, we've got to get back to the paper shop. Hopefully, he'll have one round ready. Hopefully I can just leg it in, grab that, and get out. But once we get to the paper shop, we're going to switch to the BB account. It's just a BB. I'm going to bang on the 80s. Yeah, boy. I know you're going to dig this. So that's that plugged in. We're ready to roll. Oh, Jimmy Jazz. He's here all week. Darren Higginson, my man, good morning. Where you been, kid? Got slow arse in a fucking Audi TT here. Come on, give it a wiggy. Get going, lad. I don't want to be overtaking you and making you look foolish. Yeah, also speaking to Corey, taught me something that I didn't know about marijuana. So yeah, it was it. Back in the game. So yeah, you've had a busy morning then, Darren, by the sounds of it. I hope none of those call outs were like super serious. there's the sunshine up. She's up in the sky. I don't think that clear sky's going to last for much longer because it's just got a bit overcast. Not rain cloud, but yeah, it's just dulling the sun down a little and keeping the temperature down. Crazy that, Darren. Did any of the jobs overlap? Did you get called out while you were already out, or did you get back to the firehouse every time and then bosh, we're out again? But anyway, we're going to end up outside the newsagents in a minute or two. We're going to switch accounts to the BB account. It's pinned in the chat. If you want to come and join us for the last 2 hours of live with music, go and subscribe to the BB account. I've got pinned there, and we will see you in a minuetto allegretto. Yeah, boy. Oh, that's shit. Hopefully your shift's over soon, or when you're at work, are you on call 24/7 for like the 4 or 5 days that you're there? "24/7 got you." Dodgy little fucker doing? You staring at boy? Right then, we're going to get in the shop, grab the papers. I'm going to end this live. We're going to go on the baby account, play music for a couple of hours. So hopefully I'll see you guys on there. Big love for the TikTok build of the night. But as always, it's that time for TTM and I to say TTM and I douche out. Take care, guys. Big love. And I'll see you on the BB account. Bye-bye.